Ever wondered how society could be discreetly dictating your fiscal stance? A thought-provoking topic indeed. Seldom do we take a moment to contemplate it. Birthed into this world, our growth is steered by societal norms and anticipated standards which can mold our financial lives considerably. The ingrained mindset, constant financial strife, is a complicated mix of aspects that may bind us to a relentless cycle of insufficiency. Let's explore how people are programmed to endure poverty and the ways we can liberate ourselves from these constraints. A society conditions us in various ways to remain in a state of financial struggle. One of the most pervasive forms of this conditioning is through consumer culture. We are constantly bombarded with messages telling us to buy more, upgrade our gadgets, and keep up with the latest trends. This constant push for consumption often leads to a lifestyle that is beyond our means, creating a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Another form of conditioning is the concept of instant gratification. We live in a world of immediate pleasures where we can have almost anything we want at the touch of a button. This can lead to impulsive buying decisions that provide a temporary sense of satisfaction but can have long-term financial consequences. Delaying gratification and saving for the future is often challenging in the face of these immediate temptations. Lastly, let's talk about the debt trap. Easy access to credit cards and loans can seem like a blessing, allowing us to afford things we couldn't otherwise. However, this can quickly turn into a curse if we're not careful. High interest rates and the lure of minimum payments can lead to a cycle of debt that's difficult to escape from. It's like being stuck in quicksand. The more we struggle, the deeper we sink. These are just the first 3 ways society conditions us to remain poor. Consumer culture, instant gratification, and the debt trap all contribute to a cycle of financial struggle that can be difficult to break free from. But remember, recognizing these influences is the first step towards overcoming them. In the next scene, we'll discuss more subtle forms of conditioning that you might not be aware of. So stick around as we continue to unravel the ways society conditions us to remain in financial struggle. Let's explore further. We continue to explore the way society conditions us to be poor. One of the most pervasive conditions is a widespread lack of financial education. This is not just about not knowing how to balance a checkbook or understand a credit card statement. It's about the absence of comprehensive financial literacy, from understanding the implications of interest rates to grasping the power of compound interest. The education system often fails to equip individuals with these crucial skills, leaving many ill-prepared to navigate the financial landscape. Fear of failure is another societal conditioning that contributes to financial struggle. Many people are so afraid of making financial mistakes that they avoid taking risks, even calculated ones that could potentially lead to significant financial gains. They stick to what they know, even if it means staying in a state of financial stagnancy or decline. This fear can paralyze us, keeping us from taking the steps necessary to improve our financial situation. Then we have limited belief systems. These are the negative beliefs and self-doubts that we harbor about ourselves and our capabilities. If we believe that we're not smart enough, not lucky enough, or simply not destined to be wealthy, we inadvertently limit our financial potential. These beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies, holding us back from achieving financial success. It's important to recognize that these are not individual failures, but systemic issues. The lack of financial education, the fear of failure, and limited belief systems are all part of a larger societal conditioning that can keep us trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. But awareness is the first step towards change. By understanding these conditioning factors, we can start to challenge them. We can seek out financial education, confront our fears, and challenge our limiting beliefs. We can learn to see these conditions for what they are: barriers to be overcome, not insurmountable obstacles. Understanding these conditioning factors can help us break free. But there's more to uncover. In our next segment, we'll delve into how social comparisons, mindless spending, and a lack of investing knowledge further contribute to the societal conditioning of financial struggle. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the ways in which we're conditioned to be poor. The conditioning doesn't stop there. Let's delve further into the factors that contribute to financial struggle. Enter the world of social comparisons, where the pressure to keep up with the Joneses can be overwhelming. We may find ourselves purchasing items not because we need them, but because we want to match the lifestyle of our peers or the images we see on social media. This pressure to conform can lead to financial decisions that are detrimental to our long-term financial health, as we prioritize appearances over financial security. Next, we have mindless spending, a subtle yet pervasive trap. It's the daily coffee from the high-end cafe, the impromptu shopping sprees, or the premium subscriptions we barely use. These expenses might seem small in isolation, but when added up, they can make a significant dent in our wallets. The danger lies in the fact that these spending habits often go unnoticed, slowly eroding our financial stability. Lastly, we have the lack of investing knowledge. Investing can be a powerful tool to grow our wealth, but without the right knowledge, many of us miss out on these opportunities. We may be intimidated by the jargon, the perceived risks, or simply the idea of stepping into unknown territory. This lack of understanding can lead us to stick with what's familiar, keeping our money in low-interest savings accounts, or worse, under the proverbial mattress. These factors, social comparisons, mindless spending, and lack of investing knowledge, are yet more ways society conditions us to remain in financial struggle. They are subtle, often going unnoticed until we take a step back and critically examine our financial habits. Now that we've identified these conditioning factors, how can we break free? Breaking free from this conditioning is possible, and it starts with awareness and action. It's about understanding the influences that shape our financial behaviors and consciously choosing to move in a different direction. Prioritizing financial education is key. Equip yourself with the knowledge to make informed financial decisions, understand the power of compound interest and the importance of saving and investing wisely. Overcome your fears. Don't let the fear of failure or the unknown keep you from taking calculated risks. Embrace failures as learning opportunities. And finally, cultivate an abundance mindset. Break free from the scarcity mentality that often accompanies financial struggle. Believe in your ability to create wealth, to change your financial situation, and to live the life you desire. Remember, breaking free is a journey, not a destination. Every step you take towards financial independence is a step away from financial struggle. The power to rewrite your financial story is in your hands. It's crucial to remember that escaping the societal conditioning of financial struggle is not an overnight process. It's a journey that requires time, patience, and persistent effort. Reflect on your personal beliefs. Are they serving you or holding you back? Challenge the societal norms that have been ingrained in us. Recognize that the widespread culture of consumerism, instant gratification, and debt is not conducive to financial freedom. Take intentional steps towards financial liberation. Invest in your financial education, cultivate a mindset of abundance, and don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. You have the ability to change your financial trajectory. You can break free from the chains of financial struggle and create a future of abundance and prosperity. You have the power to rewrite your financial story. This exploration of societal conditioning is just the beginning. We've taken a deep dive into 9 ways society conditions us towards financial struggle, from consumer culture and instant gratification to lack of financial education and mindless spending. Remember, you have the power to rewrite your financial story. So let's start a conversation. What conditioning resonates with you the most? Thanks for joining us today. And until next time, here's to breaking free from the chains that hold us back and creating a future of financial abundance.